Hi, I'm Millie, and this is my presentation for the packaging redesign. So I started off by choosing this packaging from Coles, which is for coffee pods. Initially, I decided to change this packaging as I thought it didn't really stand out on the shelf because it's this kind of grey colour. It doesn't have much colour on it, and also it's more of a mid range packaging, so I wanted to try and make it look a lot more premium. So I started off by looking at the competitors and what everything else looked like on the shelf, and I noticed that a lot of the products were quite dull, well, not dull, but didn't have very much color. They used a lot of blacks and grays. There was a little bit of color, but that was usually just to differentiate the different flavors of pods that you could get. And I also looked at this brand Scent Street Alley, and I thought that they were some good inspiration as they were also the kind of brand I was looking to make mine into, as they're more of a smaller, more high end and specialty coffee brand. So I decided to make a mood board, and I liked this idea of a warm and comforting coffee because I feel like that's what you get when you have a nice warm cup of coffee, and wanted my brand to show this through the packaging. As you can see, there's a lot of like browns and like coffee tones, and then also some pinks in there, which I think matches well with the browns as well, which I based my designs off. So I started off with a pattern as I decided that I wanted to incorporate a pattern with like more color in it, as I noticed that a lot of the other packaging didn't have this, so I thought it would help it stand out and look a bit more high, not high end, but like a luxury product. And I came up with this name Loom, which I feel like has got this feeling of warm and comforting, and with the tagline for the lovers of coffee, because that's who I wanted my target audience to be, for the people that like really love coffee and want, not just people that like their plunger coffee, but maybe someone that likes to go out and get coffees, but also means that they can make a nice coffee at home. So this ended up being my final outcome for the product. I went along with this pink colour from the back of the um, pattern I made, and which I kind of got from my mood board and my research. And I used all these different colours to base my intensity chart on, which is quite a small range, as I decided that it would be better to have a small range of coffees if it's more a high end luxury brand. And also, I decided to add in this make your favorite coffee at home, as I thought it was something that's like connects the user or the customer to the packaging and to the brand, and kind of enforces this idea that they can make their favorite caf coffees at home and it can taste just as good. So my final rationale was that at the start I wanted to include a lot more color, as I didn't think that the original packaging had much color, and a lot of the competitors didn't have any color in their packaging. So I thought that this would help the brand stand out. I also thought at the start, the original packaging, it didn't have very much like coffee traits in the packaging. Like, the only way you could realize it was coffee was with the word coffee. So I wanted to try bring in those, like another feel of coffee, which I think I did through the pattern that I use, which has like the browns and the colors, and but also this feel of kind of liquid in the pattern, I think. And I think I achieved this in my end result of my packaging, as I feel like I think it feels much more like a luxury product. And yeah, thanks for watching.